Okay, so put today's date down, and we are going to be working on inequalities in the contextual situation. Contextual means like in the within the problem. So we don't want to just say, x is greater than 5. You want to talk about what the problem itself is. So first we'll read the problem. A hot air balloon is at 4,000 feet, begins its descent. So that tells us negative, right? It descends at a rate means slope, of 200 feet per minute. The function is, f of x equals negative 200, because it's descending, plus 4,000, that's where it started. So it says, how many minutes have passed if the balloon is below 3,000 feet, okay? So it's not asking you for at 3,000 feet, it's below 3,000 feet. So like we did the other day, for the solution stations, I'm going to say it wants to know 3,000 feet. So just like they did here, we're going to draw along at 3,000 feet, right? At 3,000 feet, 5 minutes have passed, right? But it's not asking you for at, it's asking you for below, right? So more than 5 minutes have passed if the balloon is below 3,000 feet, or x is greater than 5. Because the reason why they circled this is because my answer is all in here. How much time has passed when it's below 3,000 feet? What, 2,000 feet? We can say it's at 10 seconds, and at 1,000 feet or minutes, we can say 15 minutes has passed. So it's asking you for a range, really. And so that's where we come with the x is greater than 5. So time is above 5 minutes once it reaches 3,000 feet. Okay, so let's look at another example here. This one says the bathtub, I don't know why they love these bathtub problems, but they sure do, don't they? Has 55 gallons of water on it. So that is my x-intercept, right? The water drains at a rate of 5 minutes per gallon, so it's going to decrease at -5. It's going down. That represents this line, right? How many minutes have passed if the tub has still more than 20 gallons of water remaining in it? Okay, so I'm going to look at my line here because I want to look at when it's at 20 gallons, right? So here's the 20 gallon mark, okay? So it's asking when the tub has more than 20. Well, more than 20 is this range right here, right? So I'm talking about this part of the graph, that's this part right here, right? So when we're talking about at 20 gallons, we can say that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that's 6 minutes is at 20 gallons, right? So we want to know how many times have passed when there's more than 20 gallons of it, right? So we know 20 is at 6. So if it's above 20, look at our minutes. Our minutes are below 6 minutes. Okay, so we need to make a couple statements here. So first we want to say less than 6 minutes have passed when the tub reaches 20 gallons, right? And then to write that as an inequality, we just say x is less than 6. I don't want to put the equals to here because it doesn't say when it has 20 or more, it just says more than 20. Okay, so it's not actually at the 6, it's below the 6. So when we're talking about times that would work for that, you could say 5 minutes, you could say 5.9 minutes, you could say 3 minutes. All of those that time has passed is when there is above 20 gallons of water in the tub. Okay, so let's see how you do. I want you to read this question right here, and I want you to write one sentence and an inequality about this this question right here. And then let's have you look at this one. Okay, look at Franco and see if you can figure out How many minutes have passed if Freiko is less than 3,000 feet left to ride? And then make sure you check your answers when you're done. Short and sweet.